Hello, this is Mayor Pat. I'm here at the Highlands-Cashiers Hospital with their CEO and Chief Nursing Officer, Tom Neal. I consider this hospital to be a jewel in our community crown because it provides so many critical services for our citizens. And I'm very excited today to get Tom to share with you one of the wonderful programs that this hospital provides, and that is they have a food drive, especially this time of the year, to try to provide healthy foods for people in need. So I'm going to turn it over to Tom and let him explain what has been going on this Christmas season and how this is really a competition that Hospital Corporation of America and Mission Hospital puts on throughout the United States. And last year, our hospital won first place.
That's right.
And we scored very high this year also. So I'm going to let Tom take it over and explain what's going on.
Thank you, Mayor. And I really appreciate the opportunity to share about what you're looking at right here. So each year, HCA does a national contest among all our hospitals where we collect canned goods or food, as you can see here. But then we're also challenged to create a sculpture. And the sculpture really, what we're trying to do is to catch something that's important to our community. So this year it was really hard not to do something that was related to Hurricane Helene. And as we looked at this, it had lots of meanings because, as you know, many of our food banks are actually very needy because of what happened with Helene, so we knew they had a need. But we also wanted to depict kind of our story during Hurricane Helene. So what you're looking at here is a artistry sculpture that is looking at the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's looking at obviously where we are in the plateau with Highlands and our hospital right at the front. You have Mama, that's on her helipad. And you also have the large helicopter that did the heavy lift bringing food to us during the storm. This right here is the Colisaja River, which you can see coming down off of the plateau. So it had a lot of meaning. I will share that this year, while we didn't win, we were very proud that Mission Hospital was the winner of the award. They created a sculpture that represented a water truck. And if you aren't aware, Mission Hospital in Nashville specifically lost water for some time. And that hospital continued to operate throughout the storm because they had pre-staged water trucks and they were utilizing water off these water trucks to keep the hospital open. Last year, as Mayor Taylor shared, we were the winner of both what is the North Carolina division of HCA, or what we call Mission Health, as well as the national prize. And we brought $35,000 back to our communities, which were shared between Fishes and Loaves and Catchers and the Highlands Food Pantry. This year, we will be donating these cans, but I also want to share that because of what Hurricane Helene did to our community, HCA donated on top of what they had already given to Western North Carolina, $85,000 to man a food bank, which will go a long way to getting their shelves and cupboards full again of food. One thing that you may not appreciate is the amount of canned goods that are here. If you haven't been in our lobby, there are actually 4,000 plus cans, which represents about 2 tons of food that will be going to both of our food banks here. So I do want to make a special thank you, or say a special thank you to the community, our employees, Morrison's, who provides our food service, who donated the cans. And I also want to call out some special people that helped to create the sculpture. Specifically, I want to call out Kath Connolly Hudson. And if you aren't familiar with Kath, she is a resident artist. She is also the head of the Mountaintop Rotary. And I also want to call out 2 volunteers, Betsy Carson and also my wife, Robin Neal, who spent many, many days trying to make this just look perfectly. So on behalf of the hospital, I just want to say thank you for letting us serve. As many of you know, our primary mission is taking care of healthcare needs, but we also consider as a community hospital, this is a very important part of our mission as well, which is giving back to support other needy agencies in our community. So thank you very much and Merry Christmas.
And Tom, I want to add, this hospital really connects with our community. And a lot of times we think of a hospital as just as bricks and mortar, but it's not that. It's more than that. It's the people that make up the hospital and the caring people. And you have a wonderful staff, and I appreciate everything they've done and wish everyone, your staff, you and everyone, a Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.